All right, welcome back, third Deacon Libra. So if your birthday falls on or between October 11th to the 22nd, you, my friend, are a third Deacon Libra. What that means is you are ruled by Venus, but you are also influenced by Mercury. So you guys tend to be very social. You love to talk. You're good storytellers. You know how to keep a crowd engaged. You also, with that Uranus energy and that why did I say Uranus? Mercury, with Mercury energy and Venusian Venus energy, you're a great mediator. So you would be a great counselor, someone that's just, you're just good with making things level out. Not and actually, yeah, you guys do that because you get people to expel it, and when they expel it, you, by being there, and one person talk, and you articulate because you're the mediator, you're able to deliver one person's meaningful, like their intentful communication or whatever it was they were trying to give to the other person that may have caused the argument or been miscommunicated. You're able to help them to deliver that successfully, and then smooth sailing. So you guys have that gift of doing that. All right, that's a little bit about you guys. But you can always cruise the interweb. It's in the interweb. Think about Tyler. Okay, you can always cruise the because remember how Medea say in a line. Yeah. But anywho, you can do that and get more information. This reading is for the 12th through the 18th, and it is about who's coming towards you. What do you want? Hold on, I think I hear my dog whine. Unfortunately, it is a dog whining, but it's not my dog. But I got my window cracked, so yeah, it be some whining. So I'm like, what you want? It's his nap time. Yo, I'm being dead ass. Like it. This is his time where he lounges around from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock. He's usually just chill mode. It's his nap time. It's usually my nap time too. So I'm like, what do you want? The hell are you running for? Anyways, I ended up I had pulled up your card because excuse me, I had started the reading. I had started the reading, but I didn't, push the button. Anyways, so who's coming towards you? You have Ten of Swords. It is a Gemini that is coming towards you. It is also a person who gives their all into something. I mean, full throttle to extreme exhaustion. They do not know when to stop. They kind of remind me of a camel. Like this story I heard about. Well, I think it is true about camels. But anyways, they are a person that just goes all in. But the thing about them, they go all in, expel all of their energy, get exhausted, and then guess what? They lose interest on the idea and they pull away. And they're just gone. Yeah. Anywho, what is their intent? Their intent. Their intentions for you. Okay, so Three of Swords is not a good card when you're asking about intentions from someone. Nine of Cups. Give me one. So their intentions is actually to help you. I think you come off as insecure, or like their idea is to help you to gain more confidence in yourself. This is someone that sees you, they're viewing you like as a project for them, someone that they can help, and they can kind of imprint a part of them on you to help you be a better person. I just heard Horcrux, from, well, if you don't know, Harry Potter, what he whose name we do not speak, Voldemort, he did like this Horcrux, and he put them in seven different pieces. You had to kill basically seven people, cut your soul seven times, and input it in objects. And that's what he did. And that's what Horcrux just came up to me with this. I think that's what this individual does. I don't think they mean it in a bad way. They have a talent, they have a gift, they share it, they help people. But I don't think they come off like that. I think they come off as an allusion to something like maybe they'll do like a short term relationship with you type thing. And it's like they give you the imprint, they give me the imprint, like they're that individual that like mess with people and say they're going off to the war or something like that and leave you with hope that they'll return, like kind of lock you down. It's kind of narcissistic when you think about it, but that's what I get from this person. So what you doing? Is it a bunch of y'all? Yeah, it's a bunch. Okay. All right, what do they need? What will they gain from you? That was Hangman that tried to come over, and then here's the Lovers. Huh. That's two cards of change. Well, the Lovers represents the two. Okay, so what you would gain from them, because you got Lovers for, well, what they would gain from you is a long-term partnership. Your loyalty, your dedication is what they would gain from you, but it's one that they want. So what you're doing is you're taking this little player, little bachelor or bachelorette, because they out there. I know a few. What you're doing is you're taking that individual and you're actually changing this about them. They don't, you're one that they want to be consistent with, and I think this catches them off guard. It hits them real hard because you got the Eight of Wands here and then the Temperance. Both of those are just, well, yeah, both of those are actually Sagittarius cards. Okay, so what they're going to gain is change, but it's going to be change in the desire of you. Now, how an individual like this would take that, I don't know. And I know you're probably thinking, why would she say why would they? Because some people don't take that well. It's a change. You're changing them. It's like, you know, what's his name? I can't even remember. Yeah, let's think about that Addams Family. Remember that one wanted to change to be good or see things different. He wanted to change his diet and stuff, and it's like, wait, what? And but he actually went with it for a while versus I don't know how this individual is. Some people, especially with like this kind of personality, the way they are, it, I mean, okay, there's some real shit. I'm gonna keep it solid with you. Some, because you're changing that part in them, they will be out to destroy you because you destroyed them, but it may not seem that way. I'm just keep it real with you. People out here. Okay? They out here. Anyways, timing. When? King of Cups. Okay, so this, you and him could already, you and him and her, him, however you want to do it, baby, long as you like it, I'm into it, okay? Anywho, so it could already be kicked off. Y'all could already be starting. Y'all could already be in the talking stage, because this King of Cups, when I looked at it, yes, it's water, but what it gave me was like quick eye, like as if the two of you met somewhere subtle, but oh, you could have met, like say they had beers by the lake, you know, something like that, or you know, like an outside on the sand. I see sand. I see nighttime too. Well, like, you know, there's street lights and stuff like that, but and there's some light, but I see outside by the lake on the sand. This is where the two of you met, exchanged eyes. So I don't know if it's so weird because it's giving me the energy like, yeah, there's connectivity there, and I think it's like through social media, but it's giving me like not yet, like as if you haven't grasped it yet or they haven't grasped it yet. I don't know. Y'all energy is wonky though. That's funny. I like it. It's different. So outcome. Six of Cups. Y'all got long term here. Now, this is the thing. Like I still said, it's a Gemini here. I ain't got nothing against Geminis. All I'm saying is that Ten of Swords is heavy energy. So, I mean, I'm not saying anything bad. Just be on lookout for that. You might like that too, though. You know, somebody out there, everybody, baby. Now, bottom of the deck, we got Princess of Wands, the Hierophant, and Five of Cups. Wasn't I just looking at a five? A Five of Pentacles, I think I was looking at. Okay, so I would say look out for an individual or be alarmed of some behavior that is shining negative light onto your passions. You may want to do something or embark on something, especially having this Princess of Wands, right? So you might want to do something, but somebody is shining negative light, like they deter you from wanting to do that. They're like, here's an example, like Tisha Campbell. She said that it was her husband that had like it was her husband and other people that she loved and she trusted that stopped her from actually pursuing a singing career and directed her to doing an acting career. Me personally, I've been a fan of hers forever, and I love her voice, but I am so grateful that she went in the acting direction. Same thing with Eric Bishop, Jamie Foxx. So I'm not saying that they may, I say this because they may be doing that to you, and in their mind, it's a good thing. They're protecting you. They're helping you. Okay? But ultimately, you have to make that decision. Because like I just spoke from like a fan base. Knowing that about Tisha Campbell, and I've been a fan of her for years, still is, will always be. I'm happy she took the acting direction, and that became a forefront interest or career for her. You see what I'm saying? Music was always with her and will always be with her, but it wasn't her focus. Acting was, relaying these stories, making it relatable to other people, whether it was sitcoms or movies. She really touched people's heart. She became a mirror for other individuals. And although you can do that to some degree in music, the acting embodies that a lot more heavy for me. So this individual could be doing that to you because they may see that. They may see that ahead for you, like for Tisha Campbell, but the catch is it's not something you want to do. Like they don't have to do it in a way where they're shining negatives on that. They can magnify positives. So I guess I'm just telling you to look out for that. Look out for people. Don't cut them out of your life, Libra, because they are contrasting that way. And don't go 10 times harder because they say you couldn't do it. Just take what they say at face value, and that's it. It doesn't carry any weight, and don't allow it to hold any balance, but also don't allow it to change. Because Libra, you don't let go of relationships, whether it's good or bad. Y'all might take a break, but y'all keep long-term relationships. You really do. My thing is, for you, the only advice I have is do not allow those thoughts to change the way you view someone in total. How somebody can say something and the way you viewed them before has been erased. It's now replaced with that image of them. I think that's the warning. It's like a highlight. Don't allow that to actually impede on the overshadow of a person. Like change the value. They may be your best friend, your ride or die, and then they start doing this to you, and next thing you know, you cut off your lifeline. Like I think this is someone, especially because they came up as the Hierophant. That's a Taurus card. This is someone who is like long haul for you. But if you push them away in that area, like this is a situation where words is not exchanged in aggression, where actions play heavy, and actions play heavy over time. They don't act right then and there, because it's like you said something and then it marinated and then it resurfaces, and then all of a sudden it carries a different image. This here can be like a negative plant that's causing, a negative poison that is planted, that's causing detriment in a relationship. And that parted way in a relationship may not be of benefit today, but it may play a part years later. I say years later because Taurus is an earth sign and that's pentacles. So beware of that, because a lot of people look at stuff right now and be like, oh, I'll rebuild or something like that later. But this person and the connection that you have with them may play greater value later in life for something that is bigger, that will probably cause you to tear away from. But it's really supposed to be for you. I hope you catch that. Goddamn, 16 minutes, 16 carriages. Okay, I'm done. All right, Libra, it was a pleasure reading for you. If you made it to the end of this reading, that's love. You a real one. I appreciate you. It is a pleasure to read for you guys. I really do enjoy it. I enjoy those. All of you that watch it, all of you that like the video, it's time. It's going to bump up. You just got to stay persistent. Hey, ride it out when it's stale. And baby, sit back when it prevails. Okay? Yeah. Anywho, know that I'm always wishing you peace. That is the most valuable thing you can obtain in this life. And the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. And either way, good or bad, you got this. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.